Hi, I'm Albie Galoon and I'm here today with Curt Bailey, the president of Related Midwest. Related is one of the busiest developers in downtown Chicago with two 500-unit apartment buildings under construction, and they recently relaunched sales at 3 failed South Loop condo projects. Curt, thanks for being with us today.
It's a pleasure to be here, Albie. Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about what you saw in the South Loop, what the opportunity was, and where you are in the marketing process.
What we're talking about are 3 luxury condo buildings built right at the end of the last cycle. One that is on Roosevelt Road, and then 2 as you continue south into the South Loop, one at 16th Street and one at 19th Street. In the 3 buildings there are 800 total condo units, 500 of which we now control, and we did so in partnership with 3 financial partners. We were able to take the buildings over in a deed in lieu process. So we now have 500 units to market. Now, why we love that opportunity is because there's only 1,000 condos left in Chicago. Historical absorption is somewhere between 2,500 and 3,500 units a year. So as you can see, there's very little product left in the market. So we see an incredible opportunity in a rising environment to be able to control over half of the entire Chicago market.
So what have you been doing since you took over the buildings?
One of the great things to be able to do when you come into a situation like this is to reimagine what these buildings can look like. We were fortunate enough to have the capital to be able to look at both the units, so 300 of these 500 units were in what you'd call white box condition, which means we can bring in our new design into those units. As well, all of the common areas, so your lobbies, your common floor areas, and your workout rooms, all those things, we were able to reimagine what those could look like, and we had the capital to make those changes.
So, and what have you done with pricing? Have you cut prices that much?
It's interesting. Prices in these buildings there have been a lot of swings from the height of when they were initially sold to where some products in the South Loop have fallen to. That being said, these 3 buildings never really moved at a very low level because they were caught in this bank versus developer situation for a number of years. So we're resetting prices to the absolute maximum we believe we can sell the product for, and we've had incredible results. So over the last 7 weeks, with very little marketing, not being on the MLS, and really not having done the improvements to the buildings that we will do in the next couple of months, we've been able to sell 40 of our 500 condos.
Let's shift to apartments. You are going to complete a 500-unit tower at 500 North Lakeshore Drive. And then last year you took over the failed Waterview Tower project, which was about 26, 27 stories. You've resumed construction there, and that's going to be a 500-unit building as well. We've had rents for Class A buildings rise for the past 3 years. They're at record levels now. The business has really never been better for downtown apartment landlords. How long can this last?
Because you've got all these additional new jobs in downtown, and you see these companies moving downtown, and all of the younger people wanting to be downtown, you're also seeing families stay downtown as the elementary schools continue to get better. Certainly in pockets of the city of Chicago, more people want to live downtown and be downtown. You look at population increases, pent-up demand over the last few years without any new apartment buildings being built. And we feel pretty secure that at least what's under construction now will be absorbed effectively over the next couple of years. And so while we're cautiously optimistic, we feel pretty certain about where we're going to be right now.
Should we be concerned about all the supply that's coming on? 5,200 units are going to be delivered between now and the end of 2014. I think some people are concerned. Are you at all?
When you look at the dearth, I spend a lot of time looking at the numbers, and the metrics will tell you this, that with population growth in somewhere between 4,500 and 6,000 people each year in downtown Chicago, and really no deliveries of new product in 9, 10, and 11, that what's coming on the market now should be handled fine. You know, of course, things can happen that we can't foresee, but we feel pretty okay about what's coming on the market.